Okay, so like today, um, I slept all day. I sleep every Thursday and Friday. I don't have school.
I went up to my school to kick it with some friends. It was kind of fun. There were some cuties at the little frat thing, but it wasn't a stump the yard or nothing. But it was cool.
So I'm on Facebook minding my own business, and one of my friends want to ask me a question, and he says, so why are girls so difficult to deal with? And I'm thinking in my head like, why would you ask a girl that? And I just told him because we is. I mean, it ain't no, surprise that we, you know. And I'm like, well, what's the problem? And he's like, oh well, one of my this girl I was been talking to or whatever, she tells me I can't be friends with the girls that were friends before we got together or some crap like that. And I basically told him, well, you shouldn't, cause I mean, like, why? And he says to me, well, she's still friends with the guys that she used to talk, like,
Kind of like Josh situation.
yeah, like that. But I'm thinking, like, I really wish I had a man's perspective on it, because from a woman's perspective, we already know, like, yeah, not all females be trying to get at your dude or whatever, but majority of them that talk to him have some interest in them in order for them to even be talking to them in the first place.
Especially if his excuse, man, nah, that's just my best friend. 9 times out of 10.
How you gonna have a girl that's your best friend?
And vice versa, like, girls, how you gonna have dudes that's best friend? Because 9 times out of 10, that best friend really and truly has feelings for you or whatnot.
So I'm thinking, like, you shouldn't have. Well, not that you shouldn't, but it's a limit on the communication that there should be a limit on the communication that you guys have with the opposite sex outside of if you're in a relationship, because it's like, from a woman's point of view, if you're not single, like if a dude's not single or whatever, and y'all sitting up here chopping it and kicking it or whatever, and she know you got a girlfriend, but you're spending time with her or whatever it is, she gonna take that and read all in between lines that's not even there. And you thinking that, oh, he's being 100% faithful to you, and the other female thinking that, oh, she might have a chance still. And it's it get confused, and then people start thinking people are cheating. And yeah, we could be insecure sometimes, but I think guys are more insecure than females.
They are.
And yeah, we're more sensitive and more emotional and crap like that or whatever. But
Like a guy would not tell a female, "Oh, I'm feeling you." The girl would have to ask, and it's like, why do I have to ask? You're like, it's not like saying like, "Oh, you're the
no,
man."
you do have to ask, because remember when I told you that one of my homies said that one thing to me about a man being single or whatnot. You do have to ask, because just because they flirt with you and they kick it with you, and if y'all did have a moment or whatever, you could read into that if you want to. But most guys that's single,
They just flirt.
yeah, they just play the game. Whatever is vulnerable for them to go ahead and conquer, that's what they're gonna take. And it's kind of sad, but it's true. So I'm like, well, okay, yeah, you have your friends or whatever, and you say she have her friends, and you never complained about it. Well, that's because you, even though you think, okay, it's got to do with a whole trust factor in the situation, that's not it at all. Because it's more of an eye for an eye. You basically said, well, she got her friends, so why can't I have mine? And that's not no trust issue. That's just, well, if she's still talking to guys, I can still talk to girls, regardless of how serious the relationship will be with the other person or whatever. You still talking about it.
I see it as this: if I was in a relationship with a dude and he had a whole bunch of friends that are females, obviously out of all his female friends, he chose me to be in a relationship with. So whether or not they think they have a chance, they really don't. Kind of, sort of.
But he could be telling you one thing and then doing something totally different. Like, that's how naive that I mean, not calling you naive or whatever, but people that hasn't been, experienced certain things in certain situations and haven't lived a little while longer, they think like that. And I'm not, no offense to you, but you think like that.
I don't think like anything. I said if.
That's what I'm saying. But if that was the case, you still have to be up on your game, because if he has heck of female friends and he ain't with you and texting you 24 hours in a day and you sleep 8 of them hours, I'm like, what is he doing for him to be trying to see where you at all the time? It really ain't like, I'm not saying that they're all players like that, but a majority of them are. Huh? So, I don't know. I just thought we'd address that issue tonight, because honestly, I don't mind my dude having friends. But if I can't kick it with you like I kick it with your niggas, like say you take me around your niggas, but you can't take me around the female friends that you have, then we have a problem. Same thing, like if I'm kicking it with one of my homeboys or whatever, and you decide to come in the room, or you want to meet up with me or whatnot, and I tell you, oh, I'll just meet up with you later, there's an issue. It goes both ways. I'm not siding with nobody, but if you want me to cut my friends, then I expect for you to cut your friends. But if you tell me, oh, it's cool that you have your guy friends and I have an issue, then we still need to come to some type of compromise, because that is not going to work for you to, oh, she should trust you. She should trust you. Those words shouldn't even come out your mouth if there's already trust in the relationship. If there's a problem, it shouldn't revert to you want her to trust you, or it doesn't have nothing to do with that. Because you obviously then already stated, well, since you still have your friends, why should I give mine up? I mean, it should be trust in the relationship, but y'all wouldn't have never got together in the first place if y'all didn't trust each other, or have learned to trust each other, or whatever you want to call it. And then you breaking up and doing all this crap or whatever, but for what? Because you can't swallow your pride and drop what you're 10-1. Majority of the females that you talk to that's supposed to be your friends don't even know you got a girlfriend. And if it is a relationship, to them it's just a situation. It ain't even no relationship. So you're in a situation that they trying to get you out of. If you can't answer the phone for your girlfriend because you kicking it with one of your homegirls, that's a no. If you cannot, when you with your girlfriend, answer the phone, you're not even supposed to answer the phone for other girls when you with your. But if you can't answer for your girlfriend and you end up texting her talking about what's up, I'm busy right now, or you handling some business, being with your homegirl is not handling business. Kicking it with another female is not handling business. That's pleasure, boo. So you need to get that out of your mind. Oh, I'm just, if you cannot answer the phone, if you cannot meet up with her and kick it with, I don't want to kick it with some other female that's your friend or whatever. Yeah, maybe if we had a group of us together, but she better not be on you like I am, because I'm the one that's, claiming you, and you supposed to be claiming me. But if you cannot answer the phone when you with her, or with whoever you with that's just supposed to be your friend, then you don't need to be even talking to her. Let her know that, oh, I got a girlfriend or whatever, and that's just the way it is. So when she call, I'm going to answer. I got a partner like that right now. He kicks it or whatever, and then when his girl calls, he dismisses himself from the room and go answers the phone. And he's just strictly a partner. But the thing is I know with him it's a whole different story, because he don't know, like, she don't know that I'm there. Like, she don't know that he dismissed himself from the room from being with me so she can go talk to him. So that's kind of messed up, but it is what it is.